So I'm thinking it might be cheaper just to rent the bigger implement and not even bother with the blue one. Let's see who we've got in chat. Ah, Jib. Jiba. Yeah. I think so. It's JLJBA. I think it's L. JLJBA. Exactly. Yeah, I thought so. I checked I was checking. Yeah, I was being sneaky and actually see who was in user in the chat, and I saw your name there. So yeah, it don't matter. He obviously knew I was talking about him. I got this game trying to work it. Well, it's not an easy one. Although the tutorials should help you. The tutorials should help. That's the third copy of this that's been sold off of my streams. Okay, so we're gonna set up the GP. This is this the fuel I bought? This doesn't look like. Okay, I guess it is. Right, so I'm gonna set up the GPS, and it's a 6. Okay, yeah, definitely 6. So let's see if. Alright, so we need to set that up a bit better. That's definitely not lined up right, so left click, plus plus, plus plus plus. Okay, let's try and line this. That's it. Now spin it. Okay, and that should be enough. I still don't like this GPS system. Let's put the auto steering on. And pull onto the ground. Right, we'll unfold. Unfold. Drop it down. Let's go. Hopefully this GPS lines up okay on this field. It looks like it's not too bad. Yeah, looks like I've got it pretty much spot on for this one. So we'll get this field done while my worker is still working over here. We'll just hire that up. Drop. The good thing about this tractor, this seeding combination, is it cultivates and seeds at the same time, so it kind of does the two things all in one go. And we'll get this one done pretty quick actually. And then we're going to be skipping some time. Maize takes 155 days to grow, so we'll be skipping, I think I might skip about 75 days actually. I might skip 100, no, yeah, about 75 days I think I'll skip first. Make sure that it's growing okay. Although after 75 days, if it ain't growing okay, we're pretty much stuffed. But I am actually running out of cash. Yeah, I'm not in the UK. I'm in the US. Although I have got a British accent, and yeah, I am from the UK, but I moved to the US 7 years ago. And I'm on Eastern Standard Time right now. But I'm hoping at some point that I will be able to get home. I do want to come back to the UK and stay, so it's just a matter of time. And that's not set up right, is it? Now it is. Okay, drop. Let's go. Although UK clocks are about to be moved backwards, forwards, backwards. Clocks go back this weekend. In the UK anyway. Is he still over there? Yeah, he is. For us. So we've got to wait a week. Yeah. Okay. So it's the 1st of November for us in the US. Alright, now I'm going to quickly jump from here to that one. So I want to watch him. Oh. I want to see what he does over here. See if I have to fetch that seeder that I've got hired back over here to finish this field off. Next time, mate, you'll have the bigger seeder because we're not hiring this freaking blue one anymore. it isn't cost effective just to, in my opinion, it's not cost effective to hire the blue one if it's costs you pretty much the same rental price, and you get 3 more meters of working space, plus you get another implement on the front of it. Nah, this isn't worth it. Okay, let's see what he does here. You're going to tidy up. He's sort of tidying up, although he's going to have to come down there twice, isn't he? That's surely he's going to have to come down here twice. That's what he does at this end that's going to intrigue me. So he's done that strip, so he's got to come back and then go up and then come back down again, I guess. Huh. Alright, so it looks like he is going to actually make this a proper full field. Alright, while he's doing that, I'll come back over and get this out of the way, because I think I can finish this before he actually finishes that. Or should I say I could have finished it before he'd actually finished that. Right, so we'll have 4 fields with maize on them, and am I going to hit that tree? I am, and it saves. So we're going to have 4 fields with maize on, so hopefully we'll be able to get the biogas plant running in my next episode. In my next episode of this, I'll be doing the setting up the biogas plant, and hopefully, well, actually, we're gonna finish these fields, advance the time, and see if I can get my cows ready to be sold. So probably in the next episode, I should be able to sell my cows. And I'm hoping that I'll make enough money off my cows to actually start making, I feel like I'm actually making some money. Two more runs, I think. I think that's two more. One down that side, maybe three. Quickly switch. Huh. Looks like they did finish it. Alright. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so that other tractor, that employee should be fetching that other tractor down here, because I was gonna have that other tractor do this field. It looks like, oh, she's already here. Look, ha. Well, it don't need doing now, does it? Because I'm already here with this, and it's almost done. It's like maybe 2 strips. So yeah, we're gonna get this done. Yeah, are you having problems working that game? Are you actually getting the hang of it? Oh, blooming tree. No, wrong way. Learning it. It's uh-oh. It's not an hard game to learn, actually. It's just controls might be a bit, when you hold the control key down and highlight all the little bubble things, You have to hold the control key to get the bubble things to open, to show up, but other than that I think it's pretty easy. GPS is the worst thing in this to learn, to get the GPS set up properly. That's a bit more of a pain. Alright, so almost done with this. I really should go and finish off that little strip that they missed on field 19. They don't quite, the AIs don't quite complete the field, in my opinion. I don't know. I make it easy. I have been playing. I have been playing this for 3 years. I have done 400 hours in this game, so yeah, it can look easy. We're going to empty this one. Going to move this over to the farm, and we're going to empty this out because we don't want to waste the seed. Right, so fold that up. Let's go over to the farm. We need to grab, actually, I'll grab that in a minute. I want to go to field 19 and just finish off that corner, that bottom corner. They seem to miss, like I said, the AI seems to miss patches. That's why I was trying to keep an eye on it. I should have watched it and grabbed it while he was over there, but we'll get it done now. We're not going to bother filling this tractor up with anything. No, we're not going to put no diesel in it. It's a rental, so I'm not going to bother with the diesel on it. Once we've finished this bottom corner of this field, I'm going to finish emptying this out, and I'm going to grab that tractor that she's parked down on field 10. Empty that out as well, because all the seed that we put in these rentals, we have to take out, because if we don't, it'll go back with the machine and you'll lose the seed. And right now, as much as that'd be fine if we were rolling in money, but we ain't rolling in money, so stop, thank you. Right, let's open this up. We'll just do this little patch right here where we're sitting. Drop on the ground, turn it on, let's go. Let's take a quick run up the top of this field, make sure they've done the top right. Because like right now I need the whole field with crop. If I was like sitting on like maybe 100,000 in the bank, and I didn't really need to worry about that bottom corner. That bottom corner could easily make me some money. I know it sounds nitpicky and everything, but this whole field has to be full. Yield to me right now is important, and I want to make sure all of my fields are going to give me 100% yield off all of it. With a bit of luck, Hopefully I've prepped that field, all these fields. Hopefully I've prepped them enough. I know I'm not going to get a perfect yield off all of these because of the way. Let me just park this up and get this seed out of this machine. And while we're waiting for the seed to come out of this machine, I'll show you what I'm saying about. I don't think that my fields are going to give me 100% yielding because of the fertilization on my fields right now, and I'm not going to go and bother topping up the fertilization on this crop this time around. Pallet 1, unload. Now let's take a look while that's unloading. Field 10, we've got 134 and we need 195. So we're like 61 short on that. This one's over what we need. This is over it, which that shouldn't be too bad. This one's short as well, by about the same amount. Now 14, way over, short. That one's close. So really I should have, this field's probably not going to give me what I need. 15, that's slightly over. We're close on that one and we're not too far off on that one. 19, short on these two and just over on that. So hopefully these fields will give me good crops this year. Basically getting rid of this seed out of this machine is taking forever. Although we don't have to buy any more seed for a while. The seed that's going out of this one will do at least another 2 years of crop. Plus we've got seed that's in that one over there, the machine over there as well. So when we've emptied this one, we're going to go and grab that other machine, that other tractor, and empty that one out as well. Okay, let's shift this thing out of the way. Let's just stick it over here because like tomorrow that'll be gone anyway. Let's see how much. Oh, we have so much seed still in this machine. We've only used like just under 4 or just over, yeah, just under 40% of the seed that goes in this machine, and we've seeded. I bought it. I filled this up last year with seed, and we've seeded. I seeded 2 fields last season with this stuff, and I've seeded 4 fields this time around. Start. Okay, so is it going to go onto a different pallet now? Is it going to stick on the same pallet? It's going on the same pallet. Wow. Okay, man. You take it easy. Keep persevering with the game, mate. You'll get it eventually, and it'll all come to you. And I hope you enjoy. I'm hoping you're enjoying playing it, actually, man. But you have a good evening, mate. So what I'm going to do, right, is as soon as we've finished unloading these bags of seed, is that even? Alright, okay. Right. So let's go inside the cab and we're gonna switch that off. Open the door, jump out. Right, let's get our task set up for her. So tasks, can delete that now. New task, template. Oh no, hang on. Preset. Hang on. Where's my template? Didn't I save one? Feeding. Template. Here we go. Template. That's not it. Thought I'd saved one. Delete. I guess I'm gonna have to set it up again. Feeding. Driver. You. Vehicle. This one. We'll have. We don't really need anything on there, do we? Front attachment. That. Select. And we'll have that on the front. And then we'll have. No, it's not that one. I think it's there in it. That. Select. Okay, so she's got all the implements she needs. Silo. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna have to edit. So bar 2, reoccurring every second day at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. We are saving this template as feeding task. To daily. Save. Right, so let me check which bunker silo we're using for that. Oh, they've changed this. Oh my god. Yeah, this is different. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. So 600 to 700 is $3,000. 700 to 1,000 kilograms is $4,000. Okay then, that helps. So I'm gonna make major profit. Oh, that's what they're selling them at. So what's their purchasing price? If they're selling them at that price, what are they going to actually buy them for? Or is that the price they're going to pay me? Okay, prices. Bull slurry. Okay. They purchase it for that, sell it for that. Right. Wow, they changed that majorly. Okay, so which silos is my Silo 1. It is in Silo 1. And I think that's my task in it. My task set up for that. Silo 1. Why? Why? Why ain't the task there? Thank you. Not ready. What do you mean not ready? It is ready. Save. Right. Okay, so let me check my balls. Going on what we just found out. So our weight is 585 and they're going to buy bulls at, so that's 900, 585, right? That's what it was, my bulls. 585 weight, and it's saying it's valued at 999, which means that isn't right. 999. Okay, so it might be, it's in between. Right. Okay, so I'm going to run over here and sleep for 15 days. If I sleep for 15 days. Okay, 15 days. So that's got me near the end of April. Right, so no, hang on, did my cows get fed? Fed. Yep. So when I go in that shed, cows should be okay. The grass is growing, well, my maize, and that looks like the entire field is growing. Let's go check this one down here, make sure this one's doing it as well. Nice. Yep, that looks like the whole field's growing this time. That's good. That really is good. So that must mean 19 and 19. Let's look this way on. 19. Let's see. Growing. So hang on. Why? Yeah, they're growing. Okay, good. Right, now let's check cows again. My cows. So, okay, he's up to nearly 2 grand. All right, and he's up to 1 grand. As soon as I get above, as soon as the cows get above 2,000, I'm going to make quite a bit of profit. Okay, yep, feeds down, okay. Actually, let me quickly go and check one other thing before I go snoozing again. Let's jump back to the tractor and jump out. Alright, they haven't used any. My my worker hasn't used any feed. Right, so we did 15, so now I can do 50 days. So 50 days, that's over to a couple of months. So it's growing. Good, good, good. So I check. Field 14. Nice, it's looking good. Field 10, that's looking pretty good too. 14. Oh, hang on, that's 10. Okay. 14, 15, and 19. That's pretty good. Let's check the cows. So, 2 grand. Good, good, good. 2 grand. So, another 2 grand. Okay. So, another 50 days, and then 40 days, and that crop will be ready to harvest. So what I'm probably going to set this up for is 50 days, then 40. Or should I just do 50? But either way, what's that? Bulls are hungry. Are they hungry? Raining. Oh no. Uh-oh. Have we run out of food? Oh, we have. Oh crap. Let's check how they're doing. Oh, not good. Okay, let's jump in this. Let's also check. Let's check the crop, because the crop should be almost done. Oh, it is. That's almost done. Okay, we can harvest that but that's going to be in the next episode. Wow, that's fairly tall. So, actually, do we have any hay bale, straw bales here? We do. I could get away with that actually. Let's go and grab this out of here. I need to give him some. Wow, that's still full. Okay. So you're not as bad as I thought you were. Switch that over, get rid of that. Feed that side. Sorry, mowers. We'll be good now. There shouldn't be any food issues soon. Just gonna drop this here. And we'll drop the weight over here. And we're gonna grab that back up. I think I'll just go and hook up onto this. We'll grab one bale out of the box, out of here. Grab one of these. Come on, lift it. Okay, so we're going to spin around and stick this in there, and I might actually put that other one in as well. Right, so grab this one and we'll throw this one into. There we go. Hook up on this. Stop, press B. There we go. That should be well enough. To get my cows up to weight. Unhook that. And we'll stick our fork here. So I know where it is. Debating now whether I want to harvest, at least do some of it. Actually, I'm going to need to drop the forks as well, aren't I? The lifting arms. May as well drop them here too. So I'm going to need a couple of things. And they're not in that barn, they're in this one over here. Alright, so I need to get this thing. Come on. This thing, this thing. And we need the trailer. And we have to wait until the rain stops. So we'll park this here, go into camera, switch that off. Let's take a look at the weather. Weather. So what time we at? What's this? Feeding. Okay. What day is it? 28? 28. So it'll feed then. So it should go to... Okay, let's change that task. Edit. Let's make it 1 day. Save. So now let's have a look at the calendar. Add feeding. Okay. That's not going to work. All right. Let's back to the calendar. So I need to figure out what it's 28 right now. So we've got rain at 9. Then it should stop. Then we've got rain. Got a bit of rain tomorrow, but wow, it's going to rain at 5. So we're going to have sun. Bit of rain. Wow, it's just constant rain for the next few days. What time are we at? We're at 10:30 and it's still raining? Oh, so it rains. Okay. So we've got rain till then we've got sun, cloud. We need to be done by 12. So we need to sleep up until 7 AM. So 0 days, and we're gonna sleep until 7:30. I'll do. Alright, so let's hop over to vehicle. It's cloudy, but we should be able to get the harvesting done, or some of it. So we'll jump out. We'll go over here. Unfold this. Lower it down, switch it on. All right. Well, I think we definitely got a better yield out of it this time. All that, even though it wasn't 100% on the fertilization of this field, I think we, although there's still the height difference in different parts of this field. Some of it's done and some of it ain't. Interesting the way it's grown, way this field's grown. It really has. They really have done stuff to this game, because like I used to get 100% out of all my fields, but now you can actually see the height difference. Right, we're going to throw this into our silo and we're going to come back out on it and finish this one out, finish this field off. I'm probably going to do the other field on camera as well, and then I'm going to do the other two fields probably off camera, but I'm going to be dropping that field 19 and field 10 are probably going to be taken over to the biogas plant. hopefully this time around I'll be able to survive winter with my 10 bulls. With the amount of maize I'm gonna get this time, hopefully be able to survive through winter. Just made it, actually, only just made it. Actually, this crop's not ready. Of course it's not. I need 55 days. Don't I? I need 40 more days for it to be ready. Yes. Of course. I'm cutting it too soon. Well, we're not gonna do the rest. I think we'll actually yeah, we've cut this too soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that here. I'm going to move away over here. I'm going to drop that and we're going to back up, drop that, and we're going to go hook up to our feeder. Oops, just blew away some of my field. Hook up to the feeder. We're going to waste 40 days, but I'm going to come back every 10 days. Every this, there should be enough in here to feed these things. Right, let's go in the cab. Let's switch that off and jump out. Let's go in the house and we'll go 10 days. Come back out, make sure they've been fed. Okay, yeah, we can get in that way. So we need 10 days, 4 times. Sleep. Yep, they're getting fed. Another 10 days. Let's actually see how good those cows are now. They may be almost ready to go actually. 3 grand. 3, 2. Let's go with pricing. So you're 3, right? No, you're 2. So we want pricing, top price at the top. So you're at 3. You're at 2. Alright, well, if this cow actually gets to 4 grand or 4.5 grand, that one cow will pay for the other 4. So sleep 10 days, then one last 10 days, and then we're good. Alright, let's jump jump to the tractor. So unhook that. Let's go out. Alright, that should be good. We should be alright now. Everything should be fully grown. I know it says 55 days, but we should be good. Hook that up, reverse back onto our trailer. Hook up. Turn that, pull that down and turn it on. Wow. Wow. So we are going to definitely make it through winter this time around. The yield coming off this field this time is unbelievable. Oh, they've been using it. They've been using that feed. Well, it needs to it needs to be fermented actually. Drop down. Let's get this field done. You know, I might have to go and watch one of my old videos to see if I actually took notice of how much silage we had in there last winter, or before last winter, so that I can actually work out whether I'm going to make it through winter this time. Although, looking at how much is coming off this field, and we're still going to, and we're going to take that one as well. And I'm going to grow some more grass. On these two fields. Oh, really? The harvester kept getting stuck? Wow. The one I've got running right now, it's the cheapest way to do this. See, when you've only got, let me turn that off. When you've only got 500,000 to play with at the beginning. Now I could rent all of it. Wow. Yeah, well, mine never seemed to do that. I don't know why. Some people are having bugs and some people aren't. I managed to get, and I recorded my tutorials. You can see for yourself that mine seemed to work pretty okay. I don't know why some people are getting these bugs. It's strange. This which setup are you saying strange? Is you saying that the setup I've got right now strange? Maybe. Let me check. Gameplay. Map operation. Icon minimap. Auto save. Camera, vehicles, always full throttle. Players on run. Debug. Difficulty. Okay. Realistic physics. Right. What's that? Difficulty. Huh. I don't know what that's on. Collision. Collision level everything. Oh, that's why I'm running into everything. Gears must be changed for reversing. If I've got the key, I don't mind doing that. Realistic, and I've got it on medium. So oh yeah, it tells me I'm going too fast, even on medium. Clogs, yes, clogs, yes. Automatic braking, automatic, yeah. Tools on. Trader price mode, medium. Okay. Auto. Driver aid. Autopilot can drive without sitting inside the vehicle. Yeah, okay, that's that. Okay, no, freeze. We'll stick the physics on real, I think, and see how that behaves. Continue. But yeah, the setup I've got right now on this tractor with the maize cutter and blower, it's the cheapest way of actually buying what you need. I don't like renting. I like to have my own equipment, and because if you're renting, now renting's all well and good, right? But if you don't keep an eye on how much money you've got, you could quickly find yourself without any money and not able to rent. if you actually own some equipment, if you have some if you actually own some equipment, that's not usually going to be a problem. You're not having to rent everything. I'm kind of saving myself money doing it this way than I would if I was renting the harvester every time I needed it. They did an update patch today on this game. I was about ready to sell some cows when I first started my stream today. I was about ready to sell some cows, and when last night I was playing and I finished off prepping these fields for this maize, and it patched automatically on Steam. It patched me automatically, and I was miffed. It updated it did a patch today on Steam, and last night my cows, I've got 10 cows, and I've got 10 cows. Let me turn this volume down a bit. I think the volume on this is a bit high. Yep. Let's turn this down a bit. Okay. My cows last night were worth 2,000. So I thought, oh, what I'll do this morning when I came onto my stream, I thought, right, I'm gonna rent a trailer. I'm gonna sell 5 cows, make 10 grand, make 5 grand profit roughly, and then I'd harvest my maize. When I came on this morning, they'd changed stuff. This, what I'm about to show you now, looks different. This screen has changed from yesterday. It never used to tell you, when it said Animal Trader over here, it never told you the weights of the cows. This is the weights of the cows and how much they're willing to pay for them. It never said anything like that before. They've actually changed this screen completely. This is what it used to look like, similar to this, but now it looks like this. And now my cows actually are worth more than what they were worth yesterday. Finally. Well, that one isn't, but these two are. Like I say, if this actually gets to 4 grand, if this gets to what that says, if that cow gets up to that weight and that amount of money, that one cow will pay for the entire 5 that I bought. The first 5 that I bought, that one cow will pay for the lot. So I'm gonna make a decent kind of profit off of these 10 cows. It's not gonna be huge, I don't think, but I'm gonna be able to buy 10 more cows, and hopefully with the amount of maize that I'm getting off this field, I'm going to be able to survive winter again. And I barely made it through winter. With the food that was in, I was concerned that I was going to make it through winter, and I've just made it. I think I just got away with it. Haha, I'm not going to be able to go in there. Come on, lift up, come on. Haha. Alright, let's drive out. Drive out. Come on, you're beaching. I need to get this implement off this vehicle. Alright. Okay, let's drop this off. Let's unhook that and drop that. Hook that up. That's hopefully we can unload this now in here without getting stuck on the freaking maze in here. This thing empties so fast. Come on, empty. Why aren't you emptying? Okay, let's try that again. That's glitched out. I think it might have done, and I might have to change it back because that's just screwed up the entire menus. That menu. Okay, okay. Uh oh. Jesus Christ. Oh man. That was a bit of a mess. All of a sudden it started emptying. I was ready before. Now that's not playing fair, man. Really, there's mountains inside my inside my silo now. That's just not playing fair. Let's go quickly run around the front there. It might have changed something in my game. I'm gonna have to unhook this implement off the front because it's catching on the maze. I want to go to the front. See, wow, that's definitely more maze than I had in there before. It's the 65,000 liters. Did I actually write down? No, I didn't. I didn't write down how much maze last year. There's certain things in this game I would like. I would like to be able to write in here on the calendar. I would like to be able to write in these boxes, like when I sell my cows, I'm going to buy new cows. So let's say I go and buy some new cows on Friday, right? If I buy new cows, I want to be able to click on that box. Don't really matter what time, but I want to be able to click on one of these boxes and say bought cows this day, and then underneath it maybe put 5, bought 5 cows, so that I know that on this day I bought that many cows. Because like you can actually skip back through the years, right? So in my opinion, I should be able to keep track of when I bought the cows, and I also want to be able to see, like, put in how much, like when I finished harvesting this field and I filled that silo up with what's left in this field, and that 14 and 15 fields, both those fields are going to be used for the cow feed. Now I want to know, or I want to be able to, I'm going to have to write this down on a piece of paper after I've finished doing this, because I want to know how much I've put in there in feed, so that I can keep track of how much I'm going to need next year So with 10 cows, is 65,000 litres of maize going to get me through winter? That's the kind of question I need to answer. Now I can, if I'd have wrote down how much I'd made last year, I would know this time around how much I need inside that silo to make it through winter. So I barely made it with this supplement of like 5 or 6 grass bales, which I'm probably going to grow as soon as I've finished harvesting this maize. I'm going to prep these fields for grass and create some more grass bales, even though I've still got some. I think I've got maybe about 6 or 7 left, and that might be enough. The 6 or 7 might be enough to help me get through with what yield I'm getting off this field, which is quite a lot more than what I got last year. This is definitely a lot more maize coming off this field this time around. But yeah, now I've switched the realism things on. I'll check out whether it's going to give me issues. I thought I had all the realism stuff on last time. I guess they may have changed it when they launched it. They may have changed the settings and dropped them down for some reason. I don't know. I thought I had the realism stuff on. Now, if I had a proper, let me just. Which one's going to unhook? Okay, that's unhooked. Let's drop that. Let's reverse and drop that. And let's take this over to the field. They're grass. I didn't turn it into hay. What I did was I grew the grass in those 2 fields back there, 15 and 14. I grew the grass. And I then got a windrow, which I actually bought. So there's a windrow in one of those barns, and I windrowed it up, rented a baler and baled it straight off. So I had grass bales. They're over the back, at the front of. They're over next to the entrance to the cow shed. But it supplemented the maize that I had. Like I said, I just barely made it through winter. With the I grew and I was hoping I could actually get those cows out of there, so I didn't have to feed them anymore, and then I could get this crop in, and then buy 10 more cows and grow those. But when they changed the when that patch came in and they changed it, I couldn't get them out of there. If you look up the side of this barn, we've come along here, you'll see them. They're the grass bales there, up at the top there. They kind of helped me just get through winter, because you can actually can grow maize on the two, if you're going on the way I did it, and I streamed a little bit of it and explained how I was trying to grow the farm without a loan, and I'm still trying to grow the farm without a loan, having found out how much I'm going to end up paying back on a loan. I'm like, I don't think anybody in their right mind would take a loan in this game because you'd never make any money. So I'm still trying to make this without a loan, and the way I'm doing it is you can actually do you can grow the maize, plant it in spring, grow the maize, harvest the maize, re-prep the field for field grass, plant the grass, and cut it before winter. You only get one, I think you only get one crop of grass before winter comes, I think, but it's enough, or it was enough, to get me over winter with with these two fields and the 10 cows I had. It just got me through. Now those 10 cows, when I sell those 10 cows, I'm looking at probably making quite a bit of profit on those, so that'll definitely make a difference for next year, because I'll be able to consider whether I want to buy another field so that I have 5 fields, and the more fields I get, the easier this is going to become. I was thinking about buying that one over there, which is 6,000, and just leaving it with grass on it. I'm still thinking about buying that one and just dropping grass on it. But I wanted to make sure I had enough cash in the bank to do my renting that I needed to rent. Now this setup right now, I'm not renting on it, so I'm not wasting money on this setup, which I'm glad I actually bought this. I'm glad I bought this setup how it is, because I know I own it, and next year I won't have to rent, and the year after that. So the longer I own these pieces of equipment, the more money I'm saving. It kind of made sense to me. Oh, wrong button. Turn that off. Unhook that. Come on. Let's drive a bit forward a bit. Stop. Unhook that. So yeah, this year should be different. This second year should be much easier than the first. And I've got a little I'll have a lot of breathing room once I sell those 5 cows and I replenish those cows. I'm not sure whether to go with a steady increase of cattle each year. Like, I'm not sure whether I want to buy 15 cows this time around. But if I buy 15 cows this time around, am I going to have enough food to survive the 15 cows? I'm not sure. You know, as much as this is filling up pretty nicely, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough food in there to feed those cows over the winter. I think what I might do is do 10 again, like I did the first year. Do another 10, survive 2 winters with, and do 10 cows, and hopefully this time around I'll have leftover maize inside that silo. And if I've got leftover maize, I will know I could have got 5 more cows. Maybe I might be able to, I might be able to get away with 15. I'm trying to play with numbers. I'm looking at this field because, like, the other thing that I'm not taking into account is the first time I did this, I didn't fertilize properly. I didn't grow this field that I'm on right now. I only got one strip. I only got one strip of maize off it, and the one strip I did get off didn't fill the trailer. Only we just came down here and not even at the end of this strip yet, and we're almost halfway to filling it again. So I'm thinking I'm going to be able to survive winter easily this time around, even with 15 cows. So I'm thinking maybe I should get 15. I'm going to lose a little bit of my profit on the extra cows. Although I don't even know if they're going to have enough cows for me to be able to buy 15. Let me see how many cows they've got. Healer's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nah, they've only got 14. Okay. So what I might do then is buy 10 of their cheapest, because they have different weights on them at the beginning, so I don't want to pay anything more than 812. So anything over 812 they're keeping, because I'm not going to grow that. I'm not going to grow them. So I'm going to grab everything up to 812 payment, and then anything over that I'm just going to leave there, and then I'll wait for them to restock, and then I'll go and grab some more. So I'm going to have to take 2 date notes down, so that I know when I've bought the second lot, because the first lot will grow before the second lot comes. And that also might help with my feeding, because I won't be feeding 10 cows all at the same time. So I'll stagger out when my cows come. That might be not a bad idea actually. Wow. How much is in there now? $122,000. Oh, I remember. That's about as much as I had in the first time. The numbers are starting to make sense. I think that's about as much as I had in last year, about the same amount. So anything over that, anything over this number, that's looking about right actually. Yeah. So anything over that number now is going to help me get through winter. And I think, what have we got left? Another couple of strips. Oh, we've got at least 3 strips. Three or 2.5. Oh, definitely going to make it this time. Yeah. So my strategy is probably going to work out this time around. I've still got 31,000. When we sell the cows, that's probably going to go up. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to make on those cows. "28 days. It takes 28 days to ferment. So if I ferment 28 days, feed the cows on what's in the, if I look after the cows myself, I'm going to stop her task and I'll look after the cows myself. I could probably get through 28 days while this is fermenting. Yeah, we've got a lot more maize than I thought I was going to get off these 2 fields. Let me look at that. Available. £11,000. What size is that? That's 4.3. That's 6.4. This one's the smallest. Yeah, that one there. That one's there's the smallest. Now I'm thinking, if I bought that, I know it's only £6,000. If I bought that, I was going to turn that into just grass and leave it as grass. But that one, hang on, what's this one? That's £10,000. Is that smaller? It is smaller. I need that one, I think. Let's see what that one is. That's 31,000. 31,000. There's one over here. That's £13,000. That's 7.2. So what's this one? That's 7.2. So that one is the same size as this one. Okay. Then we've got a couple over here. We can't actually have this one until we get reputation with Harbour. And the only way to do that is to buy and sell stuff there. And right now I'm not dealing with the harbour that much. I wonder, is there any, there must be some fields that are only available with animal. I bet they're up here. Yep. Animal reputation. Harbour reputation, animal reputation. Okay, so cooperative. And what reputation? Oh man, oh my god. I've almost got 10 for that. Oh, I see. I could only have 3 employees a while back. Now I can have 4. I guess my levels gives me access to more people. Wow, that's... I'm gonna need the roller soon. I don't know how many more of those runs through there I can do without leveling it out a bit. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Should have gone down. Yeah. I know this might look a bit clunky doing it the way I'm doing it, leaving this harvesting stuff out here and unhooking it and rehooking it up, but I think, like I said, my logic was to actually own my own machines as quick as possible on the limited amount of cash that you get. Like I say, I want to be independent as fast as possible. So probably my next, should be my next major purchase. Really, should be the seeding machines. Now, going on the fact that all I'm doing right now is maize. I only really need the maize seeder. Now I could get away with the 3 meter working area on the small. But that's just going to become a bit of a pain in the backside. Although I guess I could buy that one and have my employee do the smaller fields with it while I rent. See, if I've got the money to rent a bigger machine, I'll rent it. But I want to be able to say, well, if I can't afford to rent it, I've still got the capability of seeding my fields without renting. Alright, so this field is almost done. Almost done. Got a small strip to do. We'll grab that, we'll throw that in the silo over here, and then I'll see if I can compact it a little bit, throw the cover over it and let it start fermenting. Actually, maybe I should come and grab some of it before I do that. $160,000. 160,000. Compact rate is only 9%. Wow, okay. That's gonna take some time compacting that. Now I kind of messed up this crop. I actually harvested a field too soon, so I still haven't got the full yields off these two fields yet. Right, that's 2 fields down. This tractor's driving slow. Okay, I guess that those 2 implements were slowing me down. I really need a bigger tractor. Come on, get on there. Come on. Thank you. Slight bug there. I'm sure that's... Okay, let's drop this off over here for now. No, let's get it out of the way. Okay, Alright. Ye well, right. Let me show you something. It's the this is the cheapest tractor. The Mercedes model, the first model that you can buy, the Track 1000. You can buy that for 25 grand, and then it goes up, and you get 95 HP with this one, right? The next one you get 136, and that's goes up to 35,000, and then you've got the top end one, which is 180, and that's 45,000. Now you could buy this one, but once you've bought this one, you are still going to need this one. Regardless of buying the cheapest tractor, you are still going to need this one, because this is the only tractor in the game right now that will let you hook a fork onto the front. So really, would it have been wiser to buy one of them, buy a Mercedes? Now I'm using my own logic to play this game. Would it have been logical to pay 25,000 for this tractor that only does 95,000 HP, right? Where I could buy this tractor for 83,000, get 145 HP, and be able to use yeah, and be allowed to use this on it. See, you have to when you, like I say, you've only got 500,000 to play with at the very beginning. So what choices you make on the vehicles you buy are going to impact on how the game progresses for you. You could rent this. I'm not saying you couldn't, but you could rent this, and you could rent that. But when you first buy it, and you need a tractor on your farm straight away, pretty much. So the choices are: do you go with that one or this one? And the logic came is that this one I needed that anyway to be able to do the forklift stuff. So it didn't make any sense going straight for a Mercedes. And like I said, once I've made that choice, I'm never gonna have a Mercedes on my farm. To me, it's going to be a waste of money. It's not going to get me it's not going to get me what I need. The next tractor I buy is going to be the green one, the deluxe. The next tractor I'm going to get will be this one, Diotsfura is the next one I'm going to be buying. Only because it's got a decent amount of power on it, and I can pull the baler with it, and if I can pull a baler with it, that's the tractor I want. The next one is a decent. The other one is a decent tractor. This one here, but it's 255,000 to buy this thing. It's got massive power, and it's the best tractor that I could get in the game. But I could probably get 150,000 faster than I can get 255,000. That's my logic. Yeah, and that's the way I'm gonna go with it, because like I'm going to get to 150,000 faster than I will get into 255,000, and that 255,000 could go go towards a combine, because I want to get a combine eventually. And that deluxe is nice and quiet. I like the sound of that, the way that sounds. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna grab some of this. I'm gonna fill this thing up with fresh maize. I know it's better served to them fermented and everything, but I don't think I've got enough time to ferment and be able to still feed them. So I'm going to fill this thing up with this, and then as soon as I've filled this up, I'm going to cover that up and let it start fermenting. Well, I'm actually going to try and flatten it out a bit and then cover it up. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Get up. Stop. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of, you have to think about what you're going to be doing and future of what you're going to need in the future, and that's why I picked this tractor out of. I know this is technically this is a decent tractor, to be honest. It's versatile, and I can get away with doing quite a lot of work with it. Is it designed to do some of the work I'm having it do? Probably not. This, if I can hook up the bigger seeder onto this thing. It's not really designed to take. Why is it doing that? I can't get that freaking bucket to go the way I want it to go. There we go. Let's go and see if I can take one of these tops off of these mountains. I've been playing around with the bales, trying to get used to moving them around and stuff. I'm gonna be probably when I turn these two fields into grass over here, and I do some more bales, I'm gonna be trying to stack them. Which I think, out of everything in these games that I really have issues with, it's always the bales. I can never get them to stack, and every time I stack them, they freaking fall over or hook up onto each other. It's one of those things that I have issues with in these games, is the baling. Wow, I was spinning wheels there. It's gonna be late again. Oh, 4:30. Okay, dinner's definitely gonna be late again. Get carried away with my streams. Forget to put my food in the oven on a Friday. As soon as I can afford it as well, that freaking trailer over there is going, and I'm going to replace it. Almost full. I love it. I love this tractor. It's wheel spinning in here, in this silo. It's just awesome. Okay, let's grab this. I am actually liking the fact that it's freaking wheel spinning on this stuff. Hopefully that should be enough, right? Hopefully that looks full enough. Okay. Yep, that's enough. That's full enough. Right, let's hook up onto this. Whoa, crash. Alright. Okay, I guess this is the front. Yeah, of course it is. Alright, let's compact this stuff. Alright. That's when I get to the other side after doing this side, doing it over this time, we'll check on our compacting rate. Jump out. Let's have a look now. 21%. Well, that's definitely looking flatter. At least I'm able to drive over it now a little bit. It's definitely getting flatter. %35%? Wow, seriously? It's gonna take ages to freaking get this actually compacted properly. Huh. I think once I get to 50%, I think that will be enough, to be honest. I'll probably do it properly next time, as I might have more fields, and this will be getting fuller and fuller. Okay, yeah, probably, but That really would that really would probably take take up a lot of time to on camera. But I guess next time I'll do it like that. It was just for the sake of camera. I think I did it the way I did it today. Next time I'll probably do it the proper way. It would help if my actual tractor was heavier. $39, that'll do. I know it's not nowhere near compacted enough, but I survived the winter last time, so I should be alright for this time. Right, let's drop that. Oops, didn't mean to drop it from that height, but anyway. And I just dropped that tool down. I want to keep that. Keep that. Let's get out. Okay, let's cover this up. 1 month, 28 days. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, so let's return this back into the barn. And we'll come and grab our trailer and set up for the other 2 maize fields that I've got. This is my hay bales, my grass bales. See how many have I got? Let's check how many I've got. 6, 10. So I've got 10 left, and I add. Hang on, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 16 bales off those 2 fields. So if I grass those 2 again, we'll have 16, 26 bales. That's definitely going to be enough. Definitely going to be enough to get me through winter again with 10 cows. Because the amount of food that's in that silage right now, in that silo right now, should easily be enough. Because these cows are going soon. Right, so we'll drop that. Let's get out of here. We'll drop the fork where we picked it up from. Drop it here. We need to cancel this task for now. I wish there was a pause button where I could say pause this task until I'm ready to use it again. But I have saved the task, so I can actually just hook it back up again. Actually, is there any buttons on this thing? There isn't any buttons on this thing. No. Yeah. Right, let's go over to our 1 acre field. And this is going to take forever to harvest off of. Drop down so I can see. Okay. Alright, we'll unfold so I can see. My field is over here, isn't it? Yep, it is. Still haven't figured out which field I want to buy next. I'm still kind of working out whether I want to what field I want to get. Drop. Oh, you're saying compact? Yeah. Ugh. I've just realised I'm gonna need compact every 2 trailers. Right. Then I'm gonna need to move my roller. I should have picked up. I should move that roller. Actually, I can actually pick it up. I can get away with this. Hey, I just figured it out. I just drive up here, grab it on the front, grab it on my front hook up, 3-pin hook on the front. I'll grab it on that, take it with me, on this trip with this trailer. Probably gonna have to buy 2 of these at some point. Have one here, have one over there. Save me traipsing around with it. Wow, you can hear the weight on the engine when you hook that up. Hi, Tez mate. Whoa. Okay, continue down here. I think I'm gonna drive down this road. How you doing? I think it is. It is it in my opinion, is it a full game? Currently, there's pieces missing from it, on my opinion. The game is good, right? It has some really good features in it that I like. One of them being that the ground textures change when you run over them. That has to be in a game now for me to want to buy this. I do have Farm Simulator 17, and I did buy up to 17. I bought every version of Farm Simulator. I bought this while it was still in early access. In my opinion, it should still be in early access. They have brought it out as a full game. Is it a full game? I'm on the fence with that one. There is, like I said, there's some features that I feel should be in a game that this doesn't have. For one, there is only one kind of. Actually, I need to drop that off. It only has one livestock in this game right now, and that's beef cows. Beef cows only. There's no dairy cows, there's no pigs, no chickens, no sheep. In my opinion, there should be at least 2 or 3 livestock in a game before you can call it a farm simulator. And dairy cows are one of them. I'd prefer to have maybe some chickens and some sheep. I like sheep, so I'd love to see some sheep in a game, but are they going to continue improving it? I'm hoping they do. It is just out of early access. They are fixing bugs. There is a few bugs in the game. I'm not saying they're in. Most games launch with bugs in them anyway, so I'm getting used to the fact that there's bugs in games. In my opinion, the bugs I've found in the game haven't been game killing bugs. I can put up with them until they fix them. They did a patch today. They changed something in the patch today. This is what the UI used to look like before they did this to it. They changed the sales of cows, so expect to get this amount of money from them at this kind of weights. This game is very technical. It's a lot more technical than Farm Simulator. If you do not prep your fields properly, if you don't put fertilizer on them, now you can see here own fields, field 15, the one I've just done. I've just had maize on this field. I've just harvested this field. When I prepped it, it tells you here you need nitrates, phosphates, and potassium. Each one of them has a number. So when you're looking at what you're going to grow, let's say we go with this is what I'm going to be growing next. So I'm going to need to bring the nitrate level back up to 215. I don't need to mess with the phosphate because that's already on this field. It's already above what it needs to be. And then I'm going to bring potassium back up to 292 to grow a perfect crop of grass. I'm going to need to bring these back up to the point where it'll grow properly. If you don't do this with these fields, you aren't getting, if any of these are in the red on either side of this scale, you may as well forget it. You're not getting anything off that field, right? And I've proved it because I drew on one of my videos. I stuck maize on field, I think it was field 14. I did the whole lot and only one row grew. So I lost like 6 rows of seed off this field that I'm just about to pass on the left, the one that's been this one over here. I had 1 row last year, this row here, and the rest of it was nothing. So it will punish you if you do not do things properly, or at least attempt to do things properly. The better, the more you prep and get it right, the better the results you will get from that field. And that's the one thing I like about it. You have to do the cultivation right. You have to do the ploughing right and everything, and then you get a proper field of crop. You can task your people. You can get employees. Now they've just fixed this too, because before this patch that they've just did, everybody had a 3-star rating. Now they've got everybody had a 2-star rating. Now they've got 1 stars, 2 stars, and there isn't a 3-star person there. And I don't think my employee's a 2-star. The more stars they've got, the faster they work the field. You hire the people, and then you give them. You go into here, and you can come into tasks. You set up a task. Let's say you want them to do feeding. You do that. You give the driver. You get the driver. You then get the vehicle, and then once you select the vehicle, you then have to put on what you want to click, what you want attached to it. That's the front forks on this side, the front 3-pin hook, and there is 3 boxes here. You have to use middle mouse button and drag the UI up a bit to get the 3-pin hook on the back. So if we wanted like anything on the 3-pin, you need to go pull it up. You've got, this is the feeding implements, and then you've got the ball hook, which is usually the fertilizing machine. But you set the tractor up, and then once you've set it up, you have, depending on what you've got them doing, like we've got doing the silo feeding, so it would go from farm silo 1, then you'd add the barns. You make sure you remember which barns you've got your cows in. Mine are in 1 and 2, so you set 1 up, and then you add another one, set 2 up. That's the 2 barns that my cows are in. You can then have it recurring, which you set how many days. This is how many days it will run. So you go 1 day, miss, 1 day, miss, 1 day, and it will feed every other day on that, every 2 days on that. And then you can save it as a template down here, and you name it in this box. So you can just, like, you don't have to keep setting this up. You can just go to here, and it'll bring it up. and then you just set. You can edit it from here as well. Like this is how it would look if you set it up. The vehicle she's going to use is the one I'm in right now. She's going to use that as the feeder. She's going to use these to grab the feed from the silo, and she's going to drive. And she does it. Actually, she should do it every second day, 2-day task, and I can't do it. Won't. It doesn't seem to want to. Hang on, let's check. Has it changed it? It has. I've got to change the name of it, but right now she's not doing that job because I want to feed the cows myself. Yeah, I just dropped that off, didn't I? I was trying to remember what I was trying to do now. So right now I'm actually trying to set up the biogas plant, and I'm currently bringing the harvest off of the 2 fields that I've got. There is a major there is an intensive tutorial and scenario system in the game that teaches you basically everything you need to know. So yeah, the game is good. It's worth getting, and I'm hoping, like I said, I hope they work on it and add stuff to it. But I think when I drop this next load off at the biogas plant, I'm going to call it for my video today. And I will continue doing what I'm doing. I'm working on getting that biogas plant up and working. Oh, I think they're going to continue with this one. There is room for them to bring DLC. They could bring DLCs out for this. I'm thinking. I'm hoping they bring some free content out first, though, and do some bug smashing and a few minor improvements. They've already started, I think, improving this one because, like I said, there was a patch today. There was a patch today that changed the UI and the amount of money you're going to make on cows. Well, it only went. It just came. They've been building this game for 4 years now, and am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. They've been building this game for 4 years. It just came out of early access. Now, I think it came out. Personally, I think it came out of early access too soon. But since it's been out, and it came out on Friday last week, and I think they've done a patch this Friday today, so and they've did some changing to it. So I'm thinking they're gonna work on improving this some more. Like I say, I'm hoping they'll fetch out some more content for it before they start. I hope they don't get greedy. That's what I'm trying to say, is that I'm hoping that they bring out some more content for this before they start hitting with. I don't mind getting DLCs and getting downloadable content and paying for it, but if they start off straight away with that, then I'm going to have a problem with the company, because I don't see how that's beneficial to the user of the game if you're going to charge major amounts of money for stuff that you're going to add in, or should, in my opinion, should be in the game at the beginning of the launch. But going on the fact that this is the first game of this that this company's made, um, uh oh, I need to get on the other side now. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt on how they're gonna go about it. But I've kind of supported them throughout their. Yes, and that's the reason why I'm supporting them. It's because I want to see another company challenge Giant for, and I want somebody to force Giant into developing into developing their game. Right now, they don't have any competition. They don't have any reason to develop their game. They can just keep throwing out the same old crap every 2 years and expect Farm Simulator people to actually buy it. Now, I've stopped buying it. I didn't buy 19. I bought 17, but I haven't bought 19, and I'm refusing to buy it until they actually start developing the game rather than letting the modders. They're basically letting the modders come up with ideas, stealing those ideas, implementing the mods into their game, and then throwing it back out again. Yeah, they should have done it years ago. This company's done it in their first game. So, excuse me, okay, technology might have gone differently by now, and um, and programmers are finding new ways to get ground to manipulate, and I can understand why Giant didn't do it in their first game, because technology back then it weren't able to do what it can now. Now it can, and Giant should be like, right, we can now manipulate the ground and change the ground. Let's get that done. Let's put in ground manipulation and make it look. I don't like flat textured ground textures, and they've been pumping out the same crap for the last 4 years. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Giant right now. I used to be. I used to love playing their games, but yes. Oh, yes, EST. Yeah, I've got both of those. Um, American Truck Simulator is pretty much the same. Although, actually, American Truck Simulator, they did some stuff on American Truck Simulator that they moved from there to Euro Truck. The different points of dropping off started out in American Truck Simulator, and then they transferred that over to the European Truck Simulator. So they did it the reverse way around. I've not bought any. I haven't bought the last two of those either. The last two DLCs for American Truck Sim. I haven't bought those. Yes, they are. I'm hoping, like this company, I'm hoping they actually force Giant into actually. Now, there isn't. I'm gonna give Giant Credit, they have what, 400 implements in their game, over 400 implements. This game doesn't have as much in the way of toys to play with. We've got basically 2 tractors. This one's the forklift tractor. This one's the heavyweight tractor. That's the end game pretty much right now. That's the end game tractor for this scenario. We've got a grass cutter that fits on the Jaguar, so this fits on that. You've got a grass cutter that goes on the back of your tractor. You've got the forks, windrow, maize cutter, baler. That's a mod. This thing's a mod. I downloaded a mod for that. You've got the standard combine with 2. You can put this. This is the corn, wheat. This is the wheat thrasher. This is for drying the grass. Now you do actually have to dry the grass. So you have to use this when you want to make hay. You have to get this and go up and down and drying out the grass, and you use left alt button to see how wet the grass is. You've got the sprayer, you've got one more tractor here, corn, then you've got a bunch of implements. This actually goes on to this Corn King 6000 has 2 attachments that go on the back. This actually allows you to have pellet fertilizer in the tank. Then you buy this, which is there's a corn, maize. This is the maize seeder, and then you've got the wheat seeder as well. So you have to buy both implements if you want to do different types. You've got the cow feeder, a hay hookup trailer. It sucks it up, and then you've got a bunch of trailers, cow transport, bale trailer, and then you've got a bunch more machinery. The cheapest tractor in the game is this one, but it's not worth getting, to be honest. I've not bought that. And then you've got a few more toys. Then you've got the slurry tank. That's it. That's all that's in it right now. Now, if you're a person that wants Fisso, oh my God, that dog. If you're a person that wants toys, then this probably won't be the game you want, because you won't get that many toys. Modders will get hold of this eventually, and we'll get some more mods. I'm waiting for somebody to actually come up with another map. I'd love to see another map, maybe somewhere in North Yorkshire or in Ireland somewhere, a nice tight farm that has lots of hedgerows. And this particular farm was made in the actual company's from Germany, so they've made a German farm basically. I'd like to see a bit more variety on the maps, and that'll only come with the modders. Yeah, so if you're happy with the implements that are in it already, which to me, I'm not really bothered, as long as I've got the machinery to do the jobs that I need to do. I'm happy with 2 tractors and 2 trailers. I'll be happy with that. I'm not too bothered about all the toys. That's why I've got this game. Would I like some more toys? Of course I would. I would love to be able to actually have some milk cows and have a milk trailer and deliver milk to a dairy somewhere on the map. That would be brilliant. There is other things I'd like to see, but it's not and I'm not going to buy your game because you don't have this in it. kind of scenario. Hopefully I'll be able to get my bio plant working this season. This is my second year. When you start out, when you start your career out, let me save this. I'll save this. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Stop. Let's leave this map. And I'll explain. I've done this for a lot of other people, but it's always good to do it again. When you first get it, you have to do. If you're going to do a career mode, which I'm doing a career now, you can play it two different ways. You can sandbox it. Basically, gives you everything that you see unlocked on that vehicle trade is unlocked in sandbox. Now, if you go to a career mode, you have to do the tutorials. Now, there's 51 tutorials, and it goes through first steps, fieldwork, sowing, fertilizer, harvesting, animal production, other things like this will go through biogas operation and machinery cleaning, fueling and resetting and all that sort of stuff. That's in there. And then this one goes through setting up your AI helper, and it will teach you all that. Once you've done those, you then have to do scenarios. Now this is the first scenario. You need these tutorials done. You need these tutorials done before you can do this scenario, right? So you need basic driving one, field work. You get those done, this unlocks. Once this unlocks, you then need to do this scenario before you can do this one, because it says here from seed to harvest. This is the scenario's name. Then you also need grass and hay alongside basic driving to unlock this, and it continues on down the line. And each time you do one of these scenarios, new equipment unlock in the vehicle trade window, so you can use more vehicles. And when your career starts, you've got no vehicles. You've only got $500,000 in money, no vehicles, no fields, right? So you have to come up with a strategy to manage the $500,000 you've got. Like I say, you've got all these tutorials. Each one of these won't unlock until you've done the previous one. I've done them all finally. I did this one today. I think I did it today or yesterday. One of the two, I can't remember when. Each one of these basically unlocks more vehicles in the game. For instance, I'll show you what I mean by one of the vehicle. the largest tractor was locked until I did the last scenario. The biggest tractor in the game was locked, so I couldn't buy that or rent it. I had to unlock it. Eventually I did them all, so I eventually unlocked it. The red fertilizer, there's a red fertilizer bin that drops pellet fertilizer. That was locked until I did a particular scenario to unlock it. You can progress, you can start your career before you unlock everything, but eventually you're going to come to a point where you need that piece of equipment, so you're going to have to go and do the scenario to get that piece of equipment. Luckily I did all the tutorials as a stream. I'm currently uploading I'm currently uploading the videos up onto YouTube, so they're going up gradually. I've done them, but they're going up on YouTube gradually. So basically, I did the tutorials anyway for my stream, so I was unlocking them anyway, and then I did the scenarios as well, and they're going up eventually. So everything got locked for me anyway. As I was saying, this item here. Let me get down to it. This one, I needed this, but it was locked until I actually did the scenario. And have I have filled it up. But yeah, there is things in this game that I do like a lot. The tutorial thing I liked a lot. The fact that it made you do the tutorials and the scenarios to unlock vehicles, that was nice too. It gave me a reason to want to do stuff in the game. Right now, I haven't got any reason to do anything. I'm creating my own work days, my own load, my own goal. I'm trying to create my own goal of what I want to do. That's what's driving me right now to continue playing. Now my goal right now is to try and unlock to have at least one of every implement in my my YouTube is basically on. It would be the same as my Twitch, but my Twitch account wouldn't unlock. So my YouTube is that. It's without the A. Same name without the A. The one I've just typed into the window without the A is a name I've been using a lot for other stuff. My Second Life character's name was John Kander, so it's basically stuck. I used to do some online DJing in Second Life, and I used John Kander as a DJ name, so it's kind of stuck with me a little bit. So that's the name that's on YouTube. It would be the same on Twitch, but now I've got like 800. I know it's not a massive amount of people, but 885 followers on Twitch now, and I've only been doing this about 6 months. That's a lot of people to lose if I'm to go and try and get my actual name back. Before I drop this harvest in here, I want to check this. Now this is a feature I like. What I'm about to do right now, right? We've got maize in here. I want to check something, and this panel is going to tell me what I want to know. Okay, we've got 38,000 litres in there, and it's compacted to 21%. That's only compacted to 21%? Seriously? I drove over that a few times. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever to compact this thing. No, they're in. No. This is the cheapest, right? That's the only reason why that. Believe me, I hate that trailer too. I really reversing with that is yes, it's hard. I hate that trailer myself. The only reason why that trailer is hooked up onto this freaking thing is because it's the cheapest trailer I could afford. Now, remember, when you start your career, you have €500,000, and you have to think a way of. You have to come up with a strategy to make money, and This is the cheapest one. This is the trailer that you're looking at. Now this one has a fixed bar on the front, and this is the trailer I'm probably going to buy. Now that might not look much different between 34 and 35,000, right? But and luckily I could have bought that. Now looking at where the way my situation is right now, I could have bought that without having to buy that. I could have taken the 10,000 hit there between those two, and I could have got this one. Looking at how much I've now, I don't want to get a loan. I'm trying to do this the first year. I have no loan. If I get a loan, you've got loan payments. Now let's see what happens if I do this. I think this would hang on, let me check what happens. Okay, it's basically only changing the amount I pay each month back. You end up paying more back, obviously, and I don't want to take out a loan, so I'm trying to do it without that. Now, like I say, you have no fields. Right now I own, now this is after the first year. The first year I bought this one and this one. I bought the tractor, and I bought a few implements. I have actually, when my videos eventually hit YouTube, and if you watch them all, you'll eventually see me start to, as I'm doing when I do the first scenario, I then start my career, and I discover that it isn't actually giving me anything. I find out that it only unlocks vehicles that you can buy. It doesn't give you anything. It doesn't give you no more money. It doesn't give you nothing. So what you've got is what you start with when you start your career is basically 500,000 and nothing else. So I bought this, and then I started thinking about how I want to stop. I was starting to think how I want to make money. So I bought these two fields. I then rented some stuff. So you can actually rent. You don't have to buy. You can actually rent, and you can set the length of time that you want to rent it for. So you're 72 hours. You're paying this much. 1 hour you're paying this much. Right. So you basically work out how long you're going to work with it. You set that for however long you want to work with it. Now, a tip that I worked out is, if you look at the map, your farm is here. The vehicle shop is here. The harbour where you sell bales here, and you can sell grain here. You can pick up silage and water. I think that's the bull silage, and that's water. Animal trader is up here. Seed, you buy your seed and your solid fertilizer from over here. There's a gas station. There's sewerage from here. This is the cooperation. This is the constructor, but that isn't really working properly in your career mode. You don't really have much to do with this at the moment. And then we've got the biogas plant here. Now, when you rent something, if you rent an item, it's going to appear, you can either have it appear here for free, so it'll appear, you can pay for it, you can rent it and it'll appear here for free. You can have it delivered to your farm, but it's going to cost you extra to have it delivered, about 100, 200 extra euros. Now, when you're first starting out, I was having it delivered. I was having it doing it for free. So what I'd do is I'd drive up here before I'd rent it. Then I'd rent it, hook up to it, and drive back. Saves me some time. I know that ain't a big distance, but if I'm going to rent something, I want as much time on it as possible. So I don't want to. I can go up there and rent it for 5 hours instead of renting it for 6 and driving up and back, if you know what I mean. So there's ways around getting things done. Now, like I said, this was the cheapest trailer. It's not going to be on my farm for long. As soon as I can afford one, in fact, I could probably afford to switch it out now. I don't know how much this one would sell for. Let me see how much this would sell for. My fleet. If I was to sell it, it's not telling me how much I can sell it for. Ah, here we go. If I wanted to sell it, it's going to sell for 19. So I'm going to lose a little bit, but not that much. I'm probably going to I probably will sell that. Probably after I sell my bulls. Now my bulls, I've got 5 bulls, 10 bulls in my farm. Right now you only get one kind of breed, but I'm thinking they're gonna bring more breeds into this. So you're gonna have like milking cows, like dairy Jersey cows, and all of that sort of stuff going in here. It gives you the weight, their health, how old they are, which barn they're in, what sex they are. Right now they're only males. Tells you where they are, which barn, and how much they're valued at right now. I bought this cow. I bought him for 851. He's now worth 3,400. So I'm already in profit on this cow. If he actually makes it to the weight of, hang on, what's his weight right now? 700. Right, so he's already at 700, so he's in the top bracket. If he makes it to 900, weight of 900, I think, maximum. Oh, here we go, 10,000. So if he makes it to 1,000 kilograms, he's going to be worth 4 grand. So the higher he gets to that weight, the better. Once I've got 5 cows that are close to 4 grand, I'm going to sell them all. I actually bought 5 cows. My first set of cows, I paid 4,500 for them. So one of those cows, if it makes it up to 4.5 grand, it's paid for the other 4 cows by itself. So the other 4 cows will make instant profit. So if they're all selling for 4,000, my first one pays for the 5, and then I'm making 4, 8, 12, 16 grand off of the other 4 cows. That's 16 grand profit, and I've got 10 cows. So I buy them in batches of 5. So I'm going to make, what, 16 and 16, that's 12, 32,000 in profit. And then hopefully, once I get the biogas plant, oh, don't do that. I wish these had got a bit more weight to them. Come on, fall over. Oh, come on. You're gonna let me, yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah, so I think once I've sold these 10 cows, I'm going to buy 15 more. I'm going to buy 15, and I'm going to try and like upscale the cows eventually I'll have enough cows to make a big enough profit in 1 year to buy vehicles off of them. But the reason why I'm setting up the bio plant up is because I need this state, which is fermented liquid fertilizer from biogas process. There is a residue that comes off it that can be used to fertilize your fields, but until you actually get the biogas plant working, you don't get any of this residue. So as you see me harvest this field, where I'm actually taking it is straight over to the biogas plant, which is, I know this isn't a lot of this won't be a lot of biomass for the actual biogas place to be working fully all year round, but it's going to get me some residue so I can start fertilizing my maize fields with it. It will also give me a little extra cash coming in from the actual produce of gas. I do actually plan on buying a fifth. I currently own 4 fields. I do plan on buying another field for the up and coming season. We're in August right now, so I want to get at least maybe 2 fields, hopefully, depending on how much money. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Depending on how much money I end up with at the end of this year, with the sale of the cows, that's what's going to be making me the money for this year. So having replenished the cows and seeing how much money is left over depends on how much I can afford to play with on buying another field. But on my recommendation, personally, I don't know what kind of computer you've got, so I can't say what kind of bugs you're going to get. Mine isn't a super computer. It's an average machine. The graphics card in it is a NVIDIA 1650. So it's not a major machine, but it's doing what I need it to do for now. I'd like to buy another computer eventually. I do want a machine capable of playing Flight Simulator, the new Flight Simulator. I do want to be able to play that, but I just can't afford to buy a new machine yet. Eventually, with a little bit of luck, and see, I'm kind of holding off on buying. I could have bought a brand new machine a few months ago, but I'm kind of holding off on buying one because I want to go back to the UK. I want to move back home, and Come on, weigh the truck. You're not going to weigh me? Okay. Don't want to weigh me. So I'm not buying a new machine until I actually get back to the UK. I'll probably take my graphics card with me though, because it's not a bad graphics card. Actually, let's see what that is. XP. Okay, let's go in here. Still only 4. I could only have 3 employees before. Now I can actually have 4. It also keeps track of how much of statistics. Your stats. Foot walking, driving, cultivating. It keeps all of that info there. Keeps all the workers info that you have when your workers are working. It tells you how much they've done too. It also has Steam achievements. I've walked 10k. A marathon man. I haven't done that yet. I still haven't unlocked this one yet. Groundbreaking ploughed. So, and I haven't ploughed enough yet. Hold off. Oh, 25 acres. Okay. Right. So it's. But yeah, it gives you these achievements, which are kind of fun.